Alrighty guys, welcome back to RoadCraft. And we are underway here. What we've got to go do is we're going to put in a valve and we got some pipes we need to replace. So remember correctly, we need to go this way here to be able to go and get that. Yeah, we got some different pipes and stuff that we got to go replace. So get our big truck here and continue on. Also some weird textures right there, some stuff floating above the textures. That's a little bit weird, but other than that, everything looking pretty good. We also have a road that we need to pave, but we'll probably get to that a little bit later. So this is the brand new update. They added some vehicles. They fixed several glitches. So now you should be able to strap vehicles if you load them up. So that's nice to see. But yeah, we got our packages of pipes and stuff over this way that we got to go grab. Also, we got all of this area that we haven't even remotely looked at yet. There's definitely some good scrap metal that we could use to make steel beams and pipes, so lots of good scraps there. Yeah, we got, I think it's right up here is where we need to go. Oh, more. Oh, wow, that's a big, yeah, we got those pipes right there that we could use. That's insane. So yeah, there's definitely some big scrap around here that we could really use and be able to then recycle and then obviously sell stuff. So business-wise, really, really good. Alright, so we got our package right here, and then we got our pipes. So this is going to be fun. I need to nose my way in here with the truck. There we go. Back it up just a little bit. I don't think we have anything else. Let's see, we got 3 pipes. Ooh, we do have bunch of yellow stuff that we can take. That's nice. We also got 3 pieces of concrete. That's good to see. Okay, so we've got a lot of good stuff here. Alrighty. Let's get our crane here. Cycle our load. Get that. Also, let's go ahead and get ourselves our anchors here. There we go. Kind of hard to see throughout this whole area, but should be able to get it to work. But definitely want our anchors as we work in here. Let's get loaded up. Yeah, this is not going to be one of our easier trips here with all this weight, but I think it is possible to be able to do this. We are in low gear, definitely what we want to be in for this trip. Oh yeah, definitely want to be in low gear for this trip here. Alright, I'm going to do a nice little snake around here. Alright, let's go out the way we came here, hopefully not tipping this truck. Look, we got plenty of weight in the back, which should hopefully help us out, but we want to try and make this all in one trip, nice and easy, not try to get stuck around the tree here. So we are definitely leaning, that's for sure. Plus we got the very nice church, I forgot about that. Looks really good. Alright, there we go. A little bit more even of a weight. See if we can't speed up along here along the straight road, and then we will slow it back down. Food court line for drivers. Ooh, so nice little restaurant right there. Alright, I think we've evened out our load here pretty good, so that should be nice. And we just need to go off-road right here. Go ahead and go into low gear. Right through there. There we go. Keep on going. Yep, there's one pipe right there that we got to work on. That's good to see. And then we've got the valve right over there. So go ahead and get that valve taken care of. Which should work out pretty good. Nice and easy through here. We're on low. So that we don't tippy-tippy. Because we don't want to tip over with all of this good stuff right here. I hope. sure I was sliding off of that so badly. Kind of weird. Alright, got all the weight over to the one side. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Ooh. Nice and easy, 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 and park it. Alrighty. Get our anchors up. Let's get this thing put over here. I think unfortunately we're going to have to get closer, so we're going to undo our straps here. Alright, that's done. Alright, so we got our object delivered. Very good. Now we just got to get our pipes done here. And we got one over here, we got one further over there, and I think there might be one... Ah, there's one behind us here. So let's go ahead and grab this one while we're at it. We'll go ahead and unstrap our cargo at the moment. Ooh, we're going to need to come around to this at a different angle. Definitely some tricky angles here, especially when you have unbalanced loads here. Alright, we should be able to nice and let back up and broop. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get our anchors out. Get our pipe moved on over here real quick. And I think we're going to need to get a lot closer here. Alright, one pipe in. Alright, that was probably... I'm thinking that was kind of the hardest spot right there to get in and out of. We'll find out. I'm going to slowly roll on over here. And we got one pipey right there. Alright, we're just a little bit stuck, not too bad. Alright, so we gotta go get ourselves a little help. We got stuck. Alright, back at HQ, we've got our beautifully paved parking lot here. Love this thing. Still working really, really good for us here at HQ, so that's awfully nice. But now we gotta try and get our crane truck unstuck, which it currently is, so this is gonna be fun. Got a Ford F-250 or F-350, depending on which one you want it to be. And we can run on through here and get it out there. Yeah, we got some trucks, we got some cars that we can recycle, pipes and whatnot. Bunch of stuff that we could go through, so we need to go through that at some point, but at the moment we just need to get this pipe job done. Gotta say, the power of this truck is insane. Does a really, really good job. Alrighty here, so what we need to do is get a winch point. I think we're going to need something a little more powerful here. Alright, so we're going to see if we can get our truck unstuck here. Not sure how easy that's going to be. We're going to try and push him around here just a little bit. Yeah, not sure if that actually helped or not, but we're going to find out. Alrighty, after a long and tedious recovery, we finally got our vehicle back. Now we just got to get a pipe. When in doubt, just retain your vehicle and take it back out. Alright, so now we're back in business. We got the pipe back. There we go. Get that center of gravity a little bit lower. And our pipe should be way over there somewhere, so we're going to have to go find it here. But this should be a little bit easier now that we have got our vehicle unstuck. Sure, wait, we're not turning. There we go. Alright, where's a pipe? Alright, there's a pipe. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Come in from the side. And... whoop. Holding out anchors. There we go. A new pipe right there, getting the old pipe tossed out. Hey! And the thing actually rolled right into place. Haha, that's sweet actually. And apparently we're stuck again. Well, you know what that means. Alright, we're going to need to apparently build a road right here to be able to then plot a route over to the construction depot. So that's what we need to do from the steel pipes. But steel pipes is now up and running, so we can bring in our pipes and get them recycled into steel pipes. So now I have that capability to do right through there. But what we need to do is get some roads done. And so we've got this road somewhere over here that we need to go to. Let me see here. Yeah, here he is. So right there we need to pour sand there. Okay, whatnot. No, I can't use my mouse, which is annoying. I used to be able... ah, there he is. Now I can use my mouse. Okay, so let's see here. Got that. Okay, good. Plot route. Go over here. Alright, so we'll try and get our equipment over here and get this paved. We got a little bit more sand right here that we're going to put in. Let's see. That's plotting a route to where? Highland Base to the transit point. Where's the transit point? I don't know. That's why we need to build a road. Okay, so back over to our main line. That's what's going on over there. Infrastructure. We got our other road right here, which we need to do. So let's go. Let's get that taken care of here. So let's get our vehicles. We're going to go ahead and get, let's see, steamroller. We're going to go to you. So I need to go to garage and storage here. So let's... Alright, so we easily got all of our equipment over to the Highlands base. So we're going to get this stuff moved on over, and we're going to get this one road taken care of. Also, now that I think about it, haven't had a whole lot of rain of recent, so that's nice. Not a ton of rain going on constantly, which is a very nice update to the game. So that's awfully nice. So let's see. You guys just have a little bit of sand that we need to put right about here. Yeah, right over here. So pop over this little bit of sand right there. Alright, it should be able to smooth this out pretty easily. There we go. That should be enough. Here we go with the grader, which works out perfectly. We got grader control, grader marching orders is what we have right now. Get this thing moved over. little, keeping that going. So we have a nice little road paved through here. Gives a little extra traction for some of the bigger vehicles. But then the sand on the side should definitely work for everybody else, I would imagine. And there we go. Road is taken care of. That's a nice looking road. I like it. Trying to figure out where my transit point is that we're going to here. Ah, transit point. There it is. Okay. So that's where we're trying to get this route to go. This is a long route. Wow. Okay. So. Get all the way down here. Alright, we're going to ride along and see if these guys can get to where they're going. I assume that they can, but we'll find out as we ride along here. Alrighty guys, so we got ourselves a operational route going, and it's actually working out pretty good, so that's really, really nice. We are going to probably need to do a little work on a area further down there that's going to be a bit of a problem, looks like, with some trenching up of the dirt. Other than that, we do have a route going and trucks are delivering supplies, so that is what we wanted to see. Let's see here if did we upgrade our level? That's what I want to see here. Let's see, open up our garage. Ooh, we're level 6. Okay, so if we go to the shop, did we unlock any new vehicles? I think there was something that was going to be unlocked at level 6 here. Got this guy at 7, this guy at 9. I don't think we unlocked anybody. Kind of a bummer. Anyways. We've gotten some work done, we got a road paved, and we've got stuff delivered. So that is exactly what we wanted to do. So that is really cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. And we will see you guys here next time on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.
I'm talking about a